Hello, and thank you for joining us. I'm Betsy Ross from Game Day Communications, and welcome to the launch of WBEC ORV's Virtual Readiness Series, Preparation for the Big Comeback. This is a series of conversations with female business leaders with thoughts and advice to help you and all of us get back to business. Today, we are with Kelly Kolar, the president of Kolar Design, Carol Shea, an Insights champion and president of Olivetree Insights, a marketing research consultancy, and Patti, Massey, president of Myca Learning, and we're all talking about a new initiative to help all of us learn to navigate what our new business universe will look like. Welcome, ladies, and Kelly, I will start with you to introduce it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Betsy. We are so thrilled to be here as a part of preparing everyone for the big comeback. So today I wanted to share a really exciting start that we've really created an institute to begin to look at what is it going to be as we all get prepared to go back to work. And the institute is going to be studying, looking at, understanding the actual human experience, the behaviors that actually drive businesses forward during this very complicated time. You know, people have been experiencing quite a bit of loss. And as we have empathy, as people have been going through so much transition, we wanted to actually put together a really unique blend of a WBE and WBE partnership with Carol as an insight evangelist and specialist in understanding what it takes to understand under the hood of what people are thinking and doing. And then of course, Patti with her learning technologies and blending that along with my workplace specialty of understanding what it's going to take to actually restart our businesses. So the Institute and our new COVID-19 initiative is going to really start to look at what is the role and what is space and workspace going to play and actually contributing to the success of our businesses as we all start to now launch. The workplace is going to be different, but we want to make sure that we start to set it out on the right foot.
So Kelly, why did you decide to launch this research project now?
You know, building on our 10 years around health and safety, there's kind of a silver lining in all of this for us. Obviously, 30 years in business, being a workplace strategist, specializing at the intersection of people, process, and place. It's really about connecting the dots. And as a designer and as an innovator, we've already been working in healthcare for 10 plus years with Cincinnati Children's and UC Health and several other clients. And so now health and safety is everywhere. It's not just in hospitals and just in healing spaces. Every office now needs healthcare and health and safety compliance. And so the silver lining in all of this is now everyone needs to be thinking about this. So we have some really unique insights on how in the state of this transition and the state of loss and in the state of fear, how can we lean in and actually start to think of positive ways to help people experience their workplace in a new way and start to collectively understand what people are feeling, what people are thinking, and start to listen first with empathy in mind and really think about how are we going to actually help them understand what it's like to transition back to work. And then through surveys and insights and research along with Carol's help and with tools and technology with Patti's help people understand how do we reduce anxiety? How do we reduce stress? How do we help employers show care to their employees? And that's the reason why we knew that this research project was a great launch for our institute. It's really a brand extension for Kolar and takes our 10 plus years of studying the intersection of people, process, and place, moving it forward to the next level.
Oh, well, Carol, that kind of leads us to you. Again, president of Olivetree Insights. In what way will the Institute be able to support WBEs with workplace insights, especially in this time of history that we're at right now?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. As Kelly alluded to, this the COVID-19 Compass initiative that the Institute is really kicking off with is a survey of employees that's designed to help employers really understand the way employees' needs and perceptions are changing and what's new today. What do they expect from their employers? What are their concerns? You know, what are their needs going to be in the future? Are they ready to change for the future? And in what ways are they willing to change? You know, this is going to be critical baseline research and insights so businesses can stay on top of the trends, not just over the next 6 months, but over the next several years as we evolve into this new normal. It's critical input, in fact, for building safe and healthy environments. And it cannot be answered, I can't stress this enough, can't be answered by looking at what other companies are doing. I think we're all trying to stair step together in this on how we respond. But, our situations are all different in every business. Hopefully the companies that will be viewing this podcast won't be in the same dire straits that Smithfield Foods is with the South Dakota plant that just shuttered, where they had employees that had no PPEs, they working in tight situations, they were encouraged to work sick, even if obviously you shouldn't work sick. Who knows what they will face and what they're going to need to do to move towards the future and to have employees feel more comfortable again. It'll certainly be different than the tactics and strategies your company would need. So having these employee insights is essential to inform the plans. And what the cool thing I'm excited about is we'll be launching a dashboard so that employers just don't get the results. They also get a prioritization of where is the pain the greatest, where is the need to change the greatest, so they can prioritize their actions. And the best news is we're offering the survey and the dashboard for free for a limited amount of time for WBEs.
That is good news, especially during this time. Patti, let's go to you. Patti Massey from Myca Learning. Now, you offer several solutions for the health and safety of the workplace. Tell us a little bit about those.
Yeah, so Betsy, we've been in the digital learning space for the last 15 plus years. And what we do is convert workshop content into e-learning delivery. So think about a fast and easy way to train people on some of these new paradigms that are going to emerge, both globally from the standpoint of universal strategies, as well as individually in different organizations. And it's interesting because our core product, our Safety First Digital Library, addresses many of the issues that already exist in the workplace, some of which we believe will be exacerbated by the COVID-19 virus. From unconscious bias to discrimination and harassment prevention to reasonable suspicion of drug and alcohol abuse, all of which can lead to workplace violence and the unthinkable, the active shooter situation. So our online courses prepare all employees to know how and when to intervene and what to do to protect themselves, their team, and also serve as allies in the workplace for each other. We just expect that there are going to be some challenges, and creating empathy is great, but people need solid tools and action strategies. We need to go beyond the hand washing and the safe distancing to make sure employees feel heard, valued, cared about, and most importantly, protected. The other thing that we offer are virtual safety drills, and we could rename those virtual readiness drills. These are very quick learning bites that reinforce key points within the training and also serve to keep the content fresh and top of mind. So it's really important to integrate these learnings into daily work practices, not just do check the box, I did my training and I'm done now. We really want these learnings to be part of the culture. Businesses are going to be very concerned with ramping up to high levels of productivity as quickly as they can, and preparing their teams emotionally and mentally as well as physically is going to be so important. So that's why we're thrilled to be part of the Kolar Experience Institute. We've packaged the best of the best e-learning content into a very affordable and easy to implement strategy for quick deployment. And we can work with any topic to convert traditional training into a dynamic, engaging, and interactive learning experience for everyone.
That is very good insight. As we get ready to wrap up in the last couple of minutes that we have, I'd like to hear from each of you. Give me your one particular tip that you have for businesses as we get ready to launch. What is the one thing that you think that employers should be looking at? And Kelly, I'll start with you.
So for me, it's really about building an implementation strategy. Your workplace is changing. Your health and safety concerns are real. Your people need to be prepared, and you as a CEO and as leadership need to be prepared to welcome your employees back. So how do you reduce fear? How do you create a welcoming for all environment, as Patti talked about with unconscious bias? How do you get prepared and create an implementation strategy around social distancing? You need tools, you need training, and you need technology. And our COVID-19 response toolkit and our survey tools are free and available right now for you to learn about what you can be prepared to do. So creating an implementation strategy to get ready is the best tool for you right now to be welcoming your employees back. Because remember, our employees are our best customers internally as a first start to get our businesses back online.
Absolutely. Carol, one tip that you have for employers?
Yeah, and it's something you've probably heard from all three of us so far, and it's actively listen to your employees, whether it's through surveys or discussion boards, discussions individually, and make sure that you share those learnings, you engage with employee task force to interpret those learnings, make sure that the strategies are in line with what people actually will behaviorally do, what they can do, where their heads are at. So thanks. Yeah.
All right, and Patti.
Yeah, my point would be to actively prepare, even today. Don't wait till the day the doors open. Make sure your employees understand and know that you care for them, that you're listening, you hear what they have to say, and that you're actively doing what it takes to protect them. And then secondly, just keep it fresh. Make sure that training is implemented throughout the organization, not just a select few, and that the leaders are modeling the appropriate behavior.
Thank you all. Great advice and an exciting institute that I can't wait to see kick off, and all of us learn something new in this new environment that we are all going to be moving into. Thank you all again for being with us. Kelly Kolar, Carol Shea, and Patti Massey, thank you for being the kickoff of our WBEC ORV's Virtual Readiness Series, Preparation for the Big Comeback. I'm Betsy Ross. Thank you for watching.